Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video was probably the hardest one I've done so far. So going through my Steelbook collection, I thought, I think I decided I'd do a top 10 favourite Steelbooks that I own. So these are my personal favourites. So overall I had 167. That might be small for some of you. Some of you out there might have way more, twice as much as that. But this was a really hard decision to make for the top 10, because I easily had another 10, 15 Steelbooks behind this, which could have easily broke the top 10. But these are definitely up there with some of my favourites, or they are my favourites. And yeah, maybe down to the art, maybe a bit of nostalgia as well for a couple, but they are all, for me, absolutely stunning. 10 out of 10 Steelbooks they are. So I got them here, so just out of frame, so it doesn't really spoil the video. So we will start off with number 10, which is relatively new thing in the last couple of years, or last year I think it came out, which is Parasite. This was well deserving of the Best Picture Oscar. It is an absolutely brilliant film, and I think the art of the cover really depicts the movie perfectly. If you've seen it, you'll know. But yeah, I love the colour scheme. The blue for the family, the rich family, red for the poor family. Some people think, I personally like the back as well, where they flip the picture, say with them on top and the rich family on the bottom. It's very nice indeed. Love the colour scheme, and I love Parasite is in both, and they're opposites of each other, which really does depict the film perfectly, really. Even the inside ain't too bad. You have the family with their eyes marked out, which was what the movie poster was. So definitely a stunning Steelbook to have, which is my number 10. Number 9 is the newest one I've had in my collection, which is the Arrow Video American Werewolf in London, which I did a video for. So go back and check that if you'd like. So I'll give this a once over. Like I said before, very nice indeed it is. Love the art, and I am a big fan of wraparound covers, which this one does lovely. Depicts David going into the werewolf and his friend and his decay and the full moon. Very nice indeed. And then on the inside, as I've said before, like stickers like people have on their suitcases and all that when they go places. So this one's of London, and that and the slaughtered lamb one in the back but there. So yes, one of the newest, and it definitely brought my top 10, that did, because it is an absolute stunner again. And then number 8 goes to Berserk, this anime series that came out on 4K. It did, and I had to get it. I absolutely love this series. Didn't mind they cut it down into like 3 movies recently, like a few years ago, and they're not too bad. But if you want to see this, try and pick up this version of the anime. The art is absolutely breathtaking. It is. And the one thing I love about this, because if you look in the light, the blood really pops in the light. Very nice indeed. That is. And then comes with some art cards as well. And then the back is just another picture of Guts, main guy in it. The art is, I collect the manga of these as well, and like the animation for this is amazing, but if you try and pick up the mangas, you're doing yourself justice there, because the art in them is absolutely amazing. And yeah, absolutely love the art on this. Beautiful, beautiful. So number 7 is a Mondo release, which is Pet Sematary. I do like Mondo ones, and there are some other ones that I've got which are stunning, but this one, yeah, when it came out, I definitely had to grab it. I did. Apart from just having the outer cover, which also, if I get the J card off this, has like a picture on it which goes with the Steelbook. So you have clouds or fog for this one. And then you have the front with the father burying his son with the cat in the background with the cemetery. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very nice. And they have a nice little touch on the spine where you have the Steelbook logo over there, but it's of the scalpel that the kid uses in the movie. And then on the back end, beautiful. And if you open it up, it's like it's another wraparound, which are always a plus for me. They are. It seems like they make an effort and all and that. And the inside has very nice art of the burning house at the end. So this is definitely up there. Definitely my favourite Mondo release. Definitely. It is, and it's a great movie as well, if you want to watch it. Better than the remake, but I didn't mind the remake myself. I didn't. But like I said, with the clouds and the fog, beautiful. Very nice indeed. And 6 is 6 and 5 really. It is the Hulk Universal Collection they brought out in a pack. So kind of counted them as one, but they go as 6 and 5. They do, which the slip covers really did get these on the list. Like the Steelbooks are stunning, don't get me wrong. This is the Incredible Hulk from the MCU. Very nice indeed. There you have the Abomination and Hulk. Very nice. But the one thing that sticks out for these for me is when you put the slip covers on. And then you have Banner, the human version part, with the Hulk in the background with the broken glass. Very nice indeed. And then on the back, Blonsky there, and his alter ego, the Abomination, which is very nice indeed. And then you got Ang Lee's Hulk, which is a very underrated movie, to be honest. I think it is a lot better than what people say. So again, very stunning art. It is the Hulk's face for there. You open it up, it's just a scene from the movie in the back for the inside. But yeah, when you put the slip cover on with the broken glass when he's in that vat there, and then on the back you have a nice little picture of Absorbing Man. So yeah, a lot of people might not put these in the top 10, but I think the art of the Steelbooks and the slip cover you have of them, I couldn't help but it's probably one of my best pickups I've picked up in the last few years. So what are we on now? Number 4, which is Into the SpiderVerse, which is definitely up there with one of the best Spider-Man movies. I'm still a big fan of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2. That's still my favourite, but this one probably is second. And it is another wraparound Steelbook, which is, I love the art for this. Really does depict what the movie was, which was absolutely stunning and breathtaking. It was. But yeah, that is a absolutely stunning Steelbook, and definitely worthy to be in any top 10 list. And then on the inside you have the machine I've done the dimensions, which is another nice piece of art. Take discs out, give it a bit of better of a look. There we go. Very nice indeed. Absolutely stunning. But yeah, if you can try and get it, because not just being an amazing movie. Very nice Steelbook as well. And then I'll try and put my number 1 to one side. I will cover that. But my 3 and 2 are the Ghostbusters 1 and 2 collection. I know they brought these out, the same design out on the Blu-rays, but these are the 4K, and I had to get them. They are absolutely beautiful. I know they got a name on the back but unfortunately I'm not too sure who done the art for this, but whoever it was, absolutely brilliant. The only thing I got is, I can remember they've done these monsters on there. I can never remember them being in that scene. Might have to go back and watch this just to keep an eagle eye view on it. But I love the pink of the Ghostbusters 2. As you know, it was pink goo ooze in the movie, so yeah, very nice indeed. One thing that lets these down is probably the insides, but at least they have a design in them and a colour, better than just being plain. But yeah, that is absolutely stunning, that is. And which I would say I said quite a lot in this video. And then you have the library scene then in from the first Ghostbusters, from an art perspective of that, which is another beautiful thing. Like I said, wraparounds, always a plus for when I buy Steelbooks. But yeah, these are absolutely lovely. There it is. And like I said, the inside only has that, but still doesn't really, but it's a little nitpick for these ones. At least they, like I said, they're not totally plain. But that is beautiful. So my favourite one, and I was debating back and forth because I got two versions. I got 2 Steelbooks of these, 2 different designs, and the first one is more plain to what the poster was, and this was the newer one they brought out, I think, last year. But my favourite one, and I went for this in the end, is the new Halloween, which I gotta admit, when I first saw the news of this, it was in America, and I was like, oh, I hope they were bringing it out over Britain, and they did, and yeah, I was on it. Pre-ordered that as soon as it came up, and the one thing I was really happy with when it came, just like Mondo, they have a nice little slip cover with stuff on it, which was really nice. A nice protective sleeve for it. But I absolutely love this Steelbook, and yeah, definitely my favourite in my collection. You have Michael Myers on the back out with the autumn leaves, and it's kind of a wraparound. It is, which it is actually a wraparound. And then you have Laurie Strode, his sister, spoiler, but that's not for Halloween 2 really. It's not really said in this movie. It's not. But I love the autumn leaves. And then the nice little art design of Michael Myers and Laurie Strode. Very nice indeed. And then on the inside you have the autumn leaves then again. And it might be a bit of nostalgia because I absolutely adore this movie. It's definitely up as it's always an either number 1 or number 2 my favourite horrors. That with John Carpenter's The Thing. So 2 John Carpenter movies, but they are his best movies in my eyes. Obviously other people are going to have other opinions, and that's good. But yeah, I absolutely love this one, and I will show you quickly what the other one was. It's the 5th anniversary, so I was back and forth between these two. I didn't want to put them both in my top 10 because this one probably would have gone into my top 10 and all that, but the other ones. But yeah, some people might say it's a bit plain, but I absolutely love the poster art that they put on the front for this one. And then Michael Myers outside the wardrobe space, but there. So yeah, it was a toss up between the two, but I think since this one's come out, definitely made it into my number 1 spot. So that was my top 10 Steelbooks. Comment below what ones you love the most out of your collection, and if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Have a good day. Bye.